Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Nashville, Tennessee. Bishop Walker, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning. Woo,
Man. Man, I never heard that one. I like that, man of standard.
It is a blessing. It's a blessing. You know, I thought about the importance of being in God's will. So many people ask the question, is this the job, or is this the relationship, or how do I really know what I'm in the will of God? And I want you to know a couple of things. One is there's a marvelous relationship between purpose and the will of God. The fact is that everything that's in purpose must be understood. If people do not understand the purpose of a thing, they will abuse a thing. And that's why so often in our lives we were mishandled or not dealt right, because people didn't understand who we were and the value we brought. My son had a screwdriver one day and he was hitting against the wall. Now, he had the right thing I asked him for, but he was too immature to understand the real purpose of it. Sometimes you could have the right thing in the wrong hands and it ends up being used the wrong way. Like sometimes your life could be in the wrong hands and people misuse you on the job or misuse you in a relationship. So when you get in the purpose of a thing, you understand the will of that thing, which is really tied to the instruction manual of the thing. For us as believers of God, God has given us His Word. And when you understand what His Word says about your life and about your destiny, then you understand what the will of God looks like. The final thing is, wherever the will of God is, there is peace. You got to trust that feeling, because the Holy Spirit will always give you peace when you're in the will of God. Now, you can't follow your feelings, but you can trust peace, because peace says this feels good. And whatever God says to you and puts a disruption in your spirit that something ain't right, listen to me. Trust that. Walk away from it, because no matter how good it is, it may not be a God thing. I pray it blesses you. Stay in the will of God.
I know that's right. Bishop Walker, let everybody know how they can contact you.
Hey, reach me at Joseph Walker 3 on Instagram. Do it now, Joseph Walker 3, and let me know you are listening to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
There it is, man. Hey, man, thank you for that word. The senior pastor of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Nashville, Tennessee, and our presiding bishop of Full Gospel, Bishop Joseph Walker. Thank you, man. Love you, man.
Love you too.
All right, I got one for you right here, man. When the last time you heard this? The coronation. Right here, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 11 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page. Brought to you by
Toyota, man. Make a powerful statement every time you pull up in a pickup that's changing the game. The all-new Tundra. Toyota, let's go places. Eva.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcille, here with a quick look at your front page news. The suspected New York subway attacker has been captured. Now, the man identified by police as Frank James was wanted for shooting 10 people on a train on Tuesday. Now, aside from receiving various tips, James reportedly called the police himself. Local charges are still being worked out, but federal officials have already charged James with carrying out terrorist attacks against a mass transit system. And the Kremlin, I believe that's the newspaper, is shooting back at President Biden's remarks that Russia is committing genocide in Ukraine. Now, a spokesperson for Russia officials categorically disagrees with Biden's comments and said it's, quote, unacceptable to attempt such distortion of the situation. Now, of course, tens of thousands of people have already died from these Russian attacks. Last but certainly not least, hundreds of protesters have gathered in Michigan after a video footage was released showing a black man being shot in the back of the head by a white police officer. 26-year-old man was from the Democratic Republic of Congo and was killed after a struggle during a traffic stop. We will definitely keep you updated on that situation. All right, that's what's going on in news. For more, log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Well, let me bring you up to speed with the NBA playoffs, man. 2 play-in games took place last night. Charlotte Hornets lose to the Atlanta Hawks, man. Too much Trae Young, dropped 24 points. The Hawks will now play the Cleveland Cavaliers tomorrow. The winner of that game will advance to the Eastern Conference playoffs against the Miami Heat. Also, the New Orleans Pelicans beat the Spurs last night 113 to 103, so they continue to play in the play-in playoffs before the playoffs, if that makes sense. Quarterback Baker Mayfield feels disrespected by the Cleveland Browns for signing quarterback Deshaun Watson this offseason. That's no secret. We already been touching on that. But the Browns are allegedly looking to trade Mayfield. Now, in my opinion, Seattle Seahawks could be a possible fit because, Russell Wilson was traded to the Denver Broncos.
Right.
So that quarterback position is still kind of out there a little bit. So don't be surprised if Mayfield wind up a Seattle Seahawk when all this is done. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it is what it is, man. That's part of the business. You can't be mad at it. The Brat, what's up? We got the hot spot coming up next?
Yeah, we got the hot spot coming up next. And coming up next in the hot spot, Cuba Gooding Jr. avoids jail time. And I'm going to tell you how he did that up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Rickey Smiley.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
And that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, bottom of the hour is being brought to you by
Macy's. This week at Macy's, get ready for Easter and spring get-togethers when you shop their great shoe sale and diamond sale and find great deals on suits and blazers for him. Plus, Star Rewards members earn rewards even faster now during Macy's Star Money Bonus Days.
Brad.
What up, Ricky? Good morning, Eva. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Ted, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Cuba Gooding Jr., and some people call him Cuba. Black people say Cuba. Other people say Cuba. He will not be facing any jail time for sexual assault abuse for his case filed against him in 2018. The 54-year-old Jerry Maguire star pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor forcible touching charge in Manhattan criminal court Wednesday for non-consensually kissing a woman in a nightclub 4 years ago. According to a Manhattan district attorney's judge, the plea deal allows him to keep working and requires him to continue treatment for alcohol abuse. If he complies with the terms of the deal, the charge will be reduced to a non-criminal violation in 6 months. Now, how y'all think that would have came out if it was COVID time, when you just kissing somebody in the mouth? You think the charge would have been different?
Yeah, it could have been aggravated
Murder,
infecting.
attempted murder.
Yeah,
Right.
aggravated infecting.
But it sounds like one of those situations, Brad. I mean, and men get a little beyond themselves, but he sounded like he was drunk in the club and talking to a girl and just tried to kiss her. Not really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think there should be an age limit on being able to get away with that. If you over 22 and you get accused of kissing somebody because you were drunk, you should be charged.
Yeah.
When you're a grown man, you shouldn't be doing that.
Right.
Yeah, this is true. This is true, no matter who you
talking
are.
about you were too drunk.
All right, y'all, moving on. Chris Rock's younger brother wants to take on Will Smith in the celebrity boxing ring. Oh, Lord. TMZ reported Wednesday that Kenny Rock, never even heard of this Rock, he just inked a deal with celebrity boxing founder Damon Feldman, and he is out to avenge his brother for the infamous Oscar slap. Kenny said in an interview, "I should get in the ring with Will Smith. I could take him down. I guess we all might as well capitalize. Maybe I'll fight somebody that look like Trill Smith or something like that." So,
They do the they had them slap contests.
Yeah.
Slap boxing.
Yeah, do that. They do that at
No, the
Hood
slap
Strip.
contest when the DJ be standing right there,
Yep.
and then they just slap. They just go back and forth.
Who can take the slap the longest?
Yeah.
who is Kenny Rock though? I don't know. Is he a comedian?
It's like
too?
9 Rock
No,
brothers.
it's 9 of them.
Ooh, wow, 9?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to box, because he did that whole training for Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Just stick to slapping.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, no. All right, y'all. In our upcoming memoir, Finding Me, a memoir Viola Davis reveals after her first after she was cast, for How to Get Away with Murder, she faced scrutiny over her physical appearance from fellow black actors due to her being dark-skinned. Now, that's sad. She said a friend came to her after overhearing several black actresses say that she wasn't pretty enough to pull it off. While Viola Davis dealt with racist and anti-black comments in the past, this experience was a little harder for her to process since the negative comments were coming from her own people. Thankfully, Viola Davis took this dang on job and proved everybody wrong despite the negative comments from her Hollywood peers and became the first Black woman to win the Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series. So congratulations to her for beating the odds and doing her thing, because How to Get Away with Murder is everything. It is so good. Her memoir, Finding Me, a memoir, will be available April 26th, and I cannot wait to see that. And last but not least, y'all, if you've been watching The View lately, you may have asked the question, where's Whoopi Goldberg? Well, people were concerned that she may have been facing additional backlash from her comments on the Holocaust. Lord, however, Entertainment Tonight reports that on an episode of The View, Joy Behar explained that Whoopi Goldberg won't be appearing on the talk show for a while since she's filming Anansi Boys, a 6-episode series based on the Neil Gaiman novel of the same name. So she's okay. She's working. Hopefully that's all that's going on with her, and she's just busy. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but coming up next we got Special K with the news you absolutely positively cannot use, and want y'all to suffer them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. Time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 12 minutes before the top of the hour, y'all. Special K got news you positively absolutely cannot use. What up, K?
The most exciting time of the week for most people in America is Special K news you absolutely cannot use. Shout out to our affiliate 95.3 Smooth R&B in Columbus, Georgia. I'll be there tonight hosting that Babyface and Kim concert. Go to my Instagram at Special K 913 for ticket info. Yeah,
That's a good
boy.
show.
That's why they call you special.
It's a great show, man. We're going to have a good time tonight. Go to my Instagram, Special K 913 for ticket info. Let's get into this, man. Questions that nobody can answer. Y'all thought I had ran out after the last time? This is volume 3. Y'all ready?
Let's go.
Put your thinking caps on. If you only have one eye, are you blinking or winking? Can an atheist get insured for an act of God?
Right.
How come there's never a guilty bystander? If you put on a sheet for Halloween, are you a ghost or a mattress? What's another word for thesaurus? How about this one, Rick? If you poop in outer space, does it stink forever or does it dissipate?
Wow.
Rock, do sheep get static clean when they rub against each other? Do stuttering people stutter when they're thinking to themselves?
No.
If you enjoy wasting time, is it still a waste of time?
Right.
If a kid refuses to sleep during nap time, are they guilty of resisting arrest? How come your mama always warned you about running with scissors because you can put an eye out, but you ain't never seen an adult with an eye patch on because that actually happened?
Right.
You never seen that. If an ambulance is on its way to save somebody and it runs somebody over, does it stop to help them?
Okay.
If a doctor is doing surgery and has a heart attack, do the other doctors keep working on the patient or do they help the doctor who had the heart attack?
That's something to think about.
It's something to think about. If the sky's the limit, Brad, then what is space? Over the limit? Brad, this one for you. Speaking
you got to be high for these.
If a synonym is a word,
that's why they work for me, right?
You got to be high.
Are they working for you, Brad?
Oh, they working for me. They working for me.
Hey, Brad, how about this one? If a synonym is a word and an antonym is a word, how come momonym isn't a word?
See, damn, now, high don't even help that one.
Just blew it.
Yeah,
What?
he just blew it.
Eva, what's the difference between partly cloudy and partly sunny?
They the same thing.
They the same damn thing. So why we talk about it?
Yeah.
They the same thing. Why do we get in a bus but get on a car? I mean, why do we get on a bus but get in a car?
Why are we doing this? More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
This is the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 6 minutes after the hour, y'all. Listen, Gary is out today, but there is too much hot tea this morning, so we have decided to have a tea party. Now, Brad, I know the Kardashians got money, but why are employees claiming that they were underpaid and the Kardashians have a toxic work environment?
Well, baby, the new series premieres on Hulu today, and even though they received a 9-figure deal for the series, former employees like Jessica DeFino recently revealed that while working as an assistant editor on the Kardashian-Jenner's official apps, she's got paid so little sometimes that she doesn't even remember, and she didn't make the money to make it work. So I really don't get that, but according to DeFino, she said that she only made $35,000 and had to shop for groceries at the 99-cent store only to make her ends meet. Now that's a tea party. What y'all think about that?
Man, I'm still stuck on trying to figure out how much 9 figures is. How much is 9?
How many zeros that is?
What is that? What is 9 figures?
3 more than 6?
I'm still trying to figure that
3 more than 6.
Damn.
It's a lot.
I know, that's
that.
a coin.
Oh, God.
Double-digit millions, baby.
Well, she said she didn't make that much. Once Kylie Jenner was celebrating 600,000 people subscribing to her app alone in the first 2 days, DeFino continued, and she shared that despite being underpaid, she worked days, nights, holidays, weekends in hopes to work hard eventually, that the hard work would eventually pay off. She said, I wasn't alone. I spoke to 2 former employees who worked on the apps and 2 former employees of KKW Beauty, Kim Kardashian's cosmetic line, all of whom described an environment of overwork at the expense of their mental and sometimes physical health, as well as their career advancement. So I guess they was sick, they was not happy, and their career didn't go nowhere. So
get a different job.
Get a different job.
Right.
I mean, hey, if you had this job a while and you see other people ain't moving up in the world, maybe there's a chance you won't move either. All right? Well, y'all, as previously reported, Kim Kardashian, 41, recently went viral over her controversial business advice, telling women to get your A up and work. So DeFino spoke on the unsolicited tip and said, I thought of the extra labor I put into stretching my salary. I thought of crying in my car because I want to get my A up. She said, I want to be in that room. I wanted to climb that corporate ladder. Whatever. I wanted to work. I just couldn't afford to get there. Oh, Lord. It looks like the underpaid wages didn't stop with Kim Kardashian's app, y'all. Former employees of Kim Kardashian and Kylie Jenner makeup companies also stepped forward and called the family called them out for unfair treatment and low payment. That is crazy. All the money these people got, and they trying to low pay these people. Well, y'all, while speaking out about Kim Kardashian, they said, here's this millionaire. She wasn't a billionaire yet, who flaunts her excessive wealth, but she only wants a few people on the team because she's cheap. Oh, they said there was a general expectation that people were so lucky to be working for them that they knew that they could treat people like crap. That was very obvious.
Man. But the thing you got to do is get off that team. I mean, you ain't got to work for that person.
Yeah.
That's true.
The bottom line.
I'm thinking that maybe some of these people are bitter because they either got fired or they wasn't doing what they supposed to do.
Oh, always.
That's the entitlement. You go
worth.
in there thinking that you finna make all this money. You not. You gotta earn. You gotta crawl before you walk.
But you make what you're gonna be. You make what you're worth.
Right.
Hello?
To that
and
to
if
that
you don't
company.
like the job, move on.
Right.
You got a choice.
Absolutely.
All right, Eva, I know that thank you, Brett, the Real Housewives new season is dropping soon, but why is Kenya saying that she's tired already?
Well, fans are getting ready for the new season, and Kenya Moore said that fans will get to see a more carefree and a lighthearted side of her because she is just tired of being the villain on the show. So Kenya said, I am the Kenya that I was always meant to be this season. It is so funny because I think that I got pegged into this villain role, and it was like, girl, just let someone else have the baton. Now I am back to reclaiming who I was always meant to be on this show, which is lighthearted, fun, sassy. Now, I will still tell a B off, and that's Kenya, but I do it with such dignity and grace. Kenya then admitted that she was given the title of the show's villain by fans, and she just, decided to run with it. She says, I think I was pegged into the villain role really early, and I just was never able to get out of that. I sort of, in my own way, leaned into it and was just like, okay, this is the old, because now this really isn't who I am anymore. And I hate that I have been perceived this way. Now, Kenya also addressed her ongoing feud with a friend of the show, Portia Williams, and she has revealed that she is just ready to move on. Kenya says, I feel that where we are is just where we are. Not necessarily by my doing at all, especially in the last season. I definitely made that offer for peace, extending an olive branch, but it was not returned. I realized that it wasn't me at that point, and I was ready to move on. And yes, I am free of that situation. I am happy for people to move on too. So I think that's her way of saying, I don't have no beef with Portia. It is what it is. She's happy for Portia's situation and just ready to move on. I'm excited about this new season. What do you guys think? It's a big shakeup with Housewives right now. A lot of new faces. Marlo has a peach. What do you guys think about the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta?
We don't watch it.
Yeah.
Man,
Heterosexual
I don't know.
male here. We're not
I think it's gonna be good, Eva. I think I'm interested to see what the athlete lady does. I want to see Drew again. I want to see what's she doing around there. She from Chicago. I want to see Marlo. I want to see what Marlo do, because Marlo is coming across as being like really nice, gentle, and sweet when she was kind of the what you call it, the bone carrier before.
Villain.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I want to see what
excited.
Sheree do. I want to see what everybody doing. We haven't seen them in a while, so it's gonna be good to see them. I just hope it's good, and I can't wait to see Candy. She always doing everything. I love her.
Absolutely everything. Well, the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta is coming out very soon. I'm super, super excited to see the lighthearted girls of Atlanta hold it down. That's what I got for you in the tea party, Ricky.
That is. Appreciate it, Eva. Appreciate it, Brent. The color of the day is D. Nuts. All right, y'all. Yeah. Real color. Yeah, shady brown.
Yeah.
Beautiful brown.
Wrinkle hairy brown. Snuffleupagus.
Hey, big bird.
I got your wake up calls. Call me now. 866-9 Ricky. Ricky Smiley Morning Show. The morning show time for the wake up call. Get at your boy. 866-9 Ricky. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Good morning, my name is Genesis out of Clemson, South Carolina. I want to say good morning to everybody in the world. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
This is Carol from Coral Springs. Wake up, my grandsons, the twins, David and Jordan. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hi, my name is Marcellus Ward from Baltimore, Maryland. I just want to wake up all the UPS drivers and package handlers today, and I want to wish Rick Smiley a great day. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Robin Gamble from Cincinnati, Ohio. Calling to wake up Ricky, Krista, Don, Marquise. Hey, Krista, have a great day at work. Good morning.
Yeah, this is Fizz calling out of Queen City, out of Charlotte, North Carolina. I want to give a shout out to everybody in the Queen City, out of Charlotte. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Samo Bo, what up? Hey, wake up.
Hey, Tulsa, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Flint, wake up. In Toledo, wake up. Des Moines, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate it, Brad.
You're welcome, Ricky.
Hey, man, thank y'all for your wake up call. This segment is being brought to you by Indeed. Streamline how you hire with Indeed, their powerful hiring platform. Make it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates all in one same place. Visit Indeed.com/credit, man. I got a special prayer for y'all coming up next. So everybody, you do not want to miss this prayer, man. You will be blessed. Coming up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 26 minutes after the hour. All right, y'all, everybody, right now, let me tell you, Brent, good morning.
What?
I got this, I need to testify. I had an experience. Oh, Lord, the Lord just let me live. First of all, thank the Lord for letting me see another day today, but thank you, Lord, for yesterday.
Yes.
Because, man, like God will bless you. It ain't, hey, we got to stop praying for just a house and a car.
Come on.
God give you little blessings.
Come on now.
That we don't talk about. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well,
always about a house and a car.
Well,
the mega church will say a house and a car. He gonna bless you with it. Oh no.
Come on now.
Oh God, and it came through on a little blessing that was so nice.
Ooh, let's go.
Oh yes, so let me get some music. I need everybody, if you in your car, pull over.
Mm-hmm.
Preach.
And that's a real prayer, and it might be funny, but I'm praying for real because I'm really thankful.
Okay.
We were kings.
Yes.
We were kings. Lord, I was driving in Grapevine. Got off of 635 and went over there by Grapevine Mall. I was going to go to Popeyes. Because I saw that commercial for them big old shrimps with the real crunchy ones.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But the Lord guided my car.
Come on now.
He guided my car. And right before I got to the Popeyes, you ain't gonna believe what was sitting to the side.
Let him use you.
A Pizza Hut.
Come on now.
A Pizza Hut that you could actually go in there and sit down and had the salad bar open.
No, they didn't.
Dine in.
You don't understand the power of the. Let me. I know y'all like Marco's. I know you like Domino's.
Yes.
I know some of y'all like nasty, racist Papa John's. But Lord, I thought it was all over.
Come on now.
I was able to walk in a Pizza Hut and sit down.
Sit down.
And the waitress brought a pan pizza over to my table. Was held by some grip pliers when she didn't get burned.
Yes.
We were kings.
Yes, we were.
We were kings. That personal pan pizza took 5 minutes. And while that was cooking, I went over to the salad bar. I got me some salad. And I put some bacon bits and some pineapple in there and some balsamic
vinegar
on there.
Yes.
Come on now.
And I sat down, ate my salad, and I went and got me you can either get a fountain Mountain Dew
Come on.
or a 20-ounce Mountain Dew. I got the 20-ounce Mountain Dew. I opened the door. They said you can get it yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And I went all the way to the back and got a cold one.
You better walk on it.
But y'all worried about a house and a car, but you don't know that there are a few Pizza Huts open.
Come on now.
Because it's something about Pizza Hut crust that we don't want to play. We were kings.
Yes.
They bought that pizza out to us. If you got a meat lovers, you was for less than $6.
Come on now.
And the lady was so nice. She said, welcome to Pizza Hut. They must have just opened because the building, it ain't even the old Pizza Hut that they done turned into the little Inslee seafood place.
Yes.
and barbershops. It ain't that big old Pizza Hut building that's shaped like something that you get engaged with, like a hat.
Right.
Shaped like a pilgrim hat. This one's shaped like them little bitty McDonald's, the new little bitty McDonald's.
Come on now.
But when I tell you that lady bought that pizza out there and I sat there and I was looking around because I thought I had died and went to heaven. And Lord, I know it sounds funny, Lord, but we really thankful this morning.
Yes.
That you done bought back a Pizza Hut. And I hope that there's more. If there's one, let us know where it's at. So when we go, we can go and sit down and have a personal pan pizza brought over to you with some grip pliers and that little rubber thing on the bottom with that little salad and a Mountain Dew fountain or the one in the 20-ounce or the 3-liter. And Lord, we thank you for the little bitty blessings. And we're going to start praying more on this show for the little blessings. It ain't about just the houses and the car.
Come on
That's
now.
right.
We were kings.
Come on now.
Yes.
Yes.
Bring it on home.
We were kings, and we thank you. These are many
Say it.
other blessings. We ask your name, Jesus. Say,
Amen.
That we're talking like that
Better
fast.
say it.
And amen.
meet us in a dying hour.
Come on.
Amen and amen.
Amen.
It's 25 before the top of the hour. If you want to join, give your life over, you can join. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
What's up?
Get out of bed. Now it is Brad's birthday. That's why we're doing this Brad mix this morning.
Bringing it tax.
Oh, every single Brad.
Always throwing it back.
Holla at your boy. Happy birthday. Brad.
She over there dancing.
She's dancing.
She over there dancing.
She turning up.
Damn,
She turning up, Ricky.
Come to the microphone. Oh yeah, she dancing. She done went on the side of the building.
Yeah.
Everybody knows she turns all the way up on her birthday.
Come on, man. She don't worry about us.
Right, John.
Yo, you don't know how to do it up real big for the brat. Yo, more health, more strength, more life, and more money. Of course, yo, make sure you're up on the Instagram at JAH Lions.
Hey, John, you be DJing for Brat when she be on tour sometimes, don't you?
Yeah, man, yo, Brat done take me to LA, Chicago enough times. I'm all over the place, man, so definitely big up Brat, man.
Ooh, I bet that is just freaking, man. I would love, man. I swear. I just want to be one of the hype men when Brett go on stage and perform. I just want to be in the background. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, she be killing it, yo.
John, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Yo, man, link me on the Instagram at JAH Lion Zone.
All right, there it is. Black Tony, what's up?
Hey, son.
Hey, it's Brad's birthday, man.
Son, I know it's Brad's birthday, son. I'm picking up my outfit right now. Me, Pancake, and my boy, too. We picking up our outfit right now. We finna go to Brad's house. We surprising her.
You ain't coming to work?
Nah, son. We finna go screw up for Brad. For her birthday. We finna screw up for her.
No, dog.
Yo, we finna surprise her, Shotty. We finna show up at the front door. As soon as she open up the door, her and June. As soon as they open up the door, we finna screw up.
No, I don't think they want to say that, Black Tony.
I think they gonna like that, boy. She gonna be like, boy, Black Tony, I didn't know you were doing it like that, boy. We finna screw up for Brad, boy. And they got money too, Shotty. I know she finna give us about a stack
No,
of
you just need to just focus on your job and come on and work, man.
Hey, text me her address.
No, man, you think you crazy? You think I'm gonna give you Brad's address?
Shotty, tell me the address so we picking up. Boy, I'm telling you, we picking up. I got the little elephant thing, or the little elephant G-screen. What you put? Well, you know how the elephant.
No.
We oiled up, Shotty. We in the car. We oiled up already, Shotty. We
It's
gonna
early
get
in the morning. You need to just come to work, man. They do that.
I can't come to work with grease on and oil on and a damn elephant G-screen and all that. We finna script for Brad.
Brad don't start celebrating after midnight.
Nah, we finna script for Brad. Shotty did money. She don't even know we finna show up, but we finna pull up.
Man, I'm not gonna give you Brad's address and you have Brad kill me.
We don't want him up here, man, with that elephant trunk.
No, don't come in here like that.
No, please don't.
I ain't gotta come to work, since that's all I got on. I got on the elephant trunk. My butt nigga with the elephant trunk is an F-1.
Go on, take the day off, man. Take the day off.
Thank you.
Rickey Smiley.
I'm so glad the secret is out. I'm so glad the secret is out. The secret is out.
We got to go to that church, Brad.
No, we don't.
My Jesus.
And they clapping.
Brad, you couldn't sit next to me in church when he's singing, with him up there singing.
No.
Why?
I had to
Jesus
leave.
is coming.
I couldn't stay. And they
Brad, if anything happened to me, please let him sing that in my service.
No.
You're not going to do it, Brad?
I can't wait to see him.
We singing Ought to Be Glad at yours.
Hold on, y'all.
All right, y'all. Gary is out today, so we're going to have a little tea party, man. It won't be as messy, but listen, man, it's going to be fun, man. Join the tea party up next, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. 5 minutes after the hour, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. This segment is being brought to you by.
Brought to you by the new Venture X card from Capital One. Capital One's new class of premium travel card. Capital One. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
All right, y'all. Gary is out today, but there is too much hot tea this morning, so we have decided to have a tea party. Brett, I heard that the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is already throwing shade and trashing each other, literally.
Well, that's right, Ricky. Erica Jane is trashing one of her Real Housewives of Beverly Hills castmates like never before, as she has trashed a copy of Garcelle Bouvier's, is it Bouvier? Beauvais? Her new memoir, Bouvier. Okay, Love Me As I Am. And documented in an Instagram story with the caption, at Garcelle, even though you've unfollowed me, I'm sure you'll see this. Erica's video showed the book in her garbage can, which she then put the lid on it and honey politely walked away. So the not so subtle dig came after Garcelle threw some shade herself, posting a snippet from the season 2 trailer. Erica, I don't have to make you look bad, Garcelle says in a teaser clip. You can do that on your own. So to tie in the book, Garcelle wrote, you know how else you can look bad all on your own? By not pre-ordering your copy of #LoveMeAsIam before it comes out on Tuesday. Now, the drama comes after Garcelle unfollowed Erica on IG. You know, people be watching and pay attention to that.
Yes, they
Garcelle
do.
said, all I can say is she called me something that I did not like. So therefore, when somebody offends you in a way, I don't want to see her post. I don't want to put a little like by anything. She don't want to like that. So I thought I'm going to unfollow her. Oh my God. Unfollowing is just so offensive these days.
Yes, it is.
She said that I know it was going to cause World War III. Garcelle added, unfollowing someone is huge, apparently. I guess it's a new day of saying I don't like you, but I don't want to tell you, so I'm just going to unfollow you. And that is absolutely what happens.
Oh, that's
crazy.
Lord.
That's crazy.
Just unfollowing somebody. Eva, what happened on Jeopardy and why are all of the fans up in arms?
They are up in arms, Ricky, and they are petty. So Jeopardy viewers noticed that the new host named Maya Bialik, she has reworn the same burnt orange blazer on 2 different episodes. Now, they blew Twitter up. Many people on Twitter are mad, saying that the former host, Alex Trebek, never had a wardrobe issue in the past.
Okay, he did.
And
Girl, he did. He was
all
always
those
sharp.
years, why are they doing this to the first female host of the
my
show? This is not a good look. This is not a way to honor Trebek. And if they want to really honor him, they need to stop being cheap and stop cutting corners. Well, the host, Maya Bialik, she has something to say. She tells E! News that get used to it. She says, there is a budget, people, on Jeopardy. I grew up with 1 bathroom till I was 15 years old. My brother was 19. We budget. I'm going to wear it again, and then I will wear it again.
Like everybody else.
It is.
Everybody else change clothes. I mean, I wear the same stuff. I'm not throwing, I got a shirt or a suit that I like and I wear it to this. That don't mean that I can't wear it to that because I wore it to this. That's
and
crazy.
this don't have nothing to do with her being a female. We have enough issues out there. Don't make this a man versus woman thing, because it's not. She likes to recycle her clothes like a lot of regular people. It's fine.
They said every day though, Eve.
No, they said they've seen the same blazer twice. Now,
Okay.
you know, she's only taken over not even for a year now, and she's had the same shirt top on twice.
Twice is fine, long as it ain't like back to back.
Okay,
so it
can
don't
you
seem
put-
like it hadn't been washed or
Put a
something.
scarf
But
on it.
can you put some accessories around it?
Yes,
and,
you can. Put a brooch.
And stuff, and, or tear the sleeve off and put a blouse on through there or something. You know, just work it.
Yeah,
Rework that thing.
Change it up a little bit,
And then,
not
or take the
that.
same blouse and then just drape it over your shoulders with a different shirt.
Yeah, it's a burnt orange.
And then cut the
blazer.
material out of it and use it as a head, the Erica Badu hair wrap.
Okay.
Right?
Accessorize.
Yeah, and then go and get you some stuff for your arms and some extra rings to get their eyes off of the jacket.
You know what? It's so true, though, Ricky. That's exactly what you do, because you repurpose your staples. I'm not mad at sis.
Then you wear it again with a big ass Flavor Flav clock on your chest.
Flavor
Yeah.
Flav.
She just gotta try to make it look a little different though. She don't have to be,
Get somebody
boring.
spray painted. You can get about 8 uses out of it. I know I do. If y'all don't do that to y'all pastor at y'all church preaching in them same men day suits, don't do it to her.
Come on now.
I know Shirley Caesars and some of them, they be wearing the same clothes to the Stella Awards. Y'all ain't gonna do this
They said about 2 of them.
unless y'all gonna pack up some clothes and send it to her. Hell, I don't blame it. All right.
Ricky, you crazy.
I ain't mad at it. All right, y'all. Our colloquial for today is these nuts. All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Eva. 11 minutes after the hour, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 23 minutes after the hour, y'all. This segment's being brought to you by
Macy's. This week at Macy's, get ready for Easter and spring get-togethers when you shop their great shoe sale and diamond sale and find deals on suits and blazers for him. Plus, Star Rewards members earn rewards even faster now doing Macy's Star Money Bonus Days.
All right, y'all. 24 minutes after the hour, y'all. These days, flying on a plane can be a nightmare. Basically, it ain't even the luxury of flying no more. It's like riding the city transit, the DART bus downtown, or the MAX bus, or the what's the one in Atlanta?
MARTA.
The MARTA. That's what flying. I don't care what airline. They garbage. Flying on the plane can be a nightmare for so many reasons, and one of those is definitely fellow passengers. Now there may not be, actually be a written etiquette guide to proper way to behave on a plane, but there are some things that just make common sense to a lot of people. Now, someone on Reddit asked this question: what is an unwritten rule that airplane passengers should always follow? So let's talk about it. Hit us up at 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Give us some unwritten rules for flying on planes that you think everybody should follow. So let's run down some of these popular responses and see if you all agree or disagree. All right, now if someone is wearing earbuds or headphones, stop trying to talk to them.
Come on now.
Agree.
That's true.
Yes.
All right. The middle passenger get both armrests.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Also, don't put your feet on the armrest.
Yes.
Now, I agree with that. Yes.
Yes.
Don't put your feet on the armrest.
Keep your feet on the floor.
It ain't a footrest.
Don't bring food that smells.
Yes,
that's cool, but that's kind of hard to do when you stop at that Popeyes before you get on
Right.
the plane.
Yeah.
See, that's a good smell.
Yeah, all right. You don't need to stand the minute the plane stop moving.
That's
what
a
you
big
jumping
one.
up for?
That's a big one.
And then the gate, they hadn't even pulled the little gate thing up to the plane, and you already up.
You can't go nowhere.
I
Got
hate
your
that.
bag.
And don't ask to swap seats unless you are offering an upgrade.
Oh, come on, Ricky.
Now if you and your girlfriend flying or whatever, and it's just one person flying by themselves and y'all want to sit together.
Right.
Or whatever. I have switched seats several times. Now, one thing I can't stand that really irritate me to my soul, and I done jumped up and jumped over passengers. To see a woman, especially an elderly woman, struggling to get a bag out of the overhead bin, and all these damn entitled men standing there and watching her struggle with a bag. I said, I'm always like, I said, ma'am, I am from Alabama. We have home training or whatever. Here's your bag for you. Is there anything else you need?
Absolutely.
Always, and then helping people that, you're trying to rush around the wheelchair people.
Right.
Like if you're in a hurry, that's one thing. But you see the person struggling to get in the wheelchair, man, and the gate agent trying to help, and it's a struggle situation. Instead of staring,
right,
offer to help. I done grabbed so many people, so many ladies going down the escalator. They was nervous, trying to figure out how they going to get on the escalator. And I just naturally grabbed them by the arm and said, ma'am, just hold on to me. Grab their bag. It don't take but a second.
Come on now.
So what if that was your mother or grandmother? I don't know. I'm just real sensitive about
simple common courtesy.
Stuff like that. Hey, make sure keep you some gas X.
Yes.
Okay, if you feel it, if your stomach is bloated.
Yeah. That was mine. That's what I was going to say.
Me too, Rock.
You whatever you got to do. Do not be passing gas while you sitting in your seat on the airplane.
Yeah. Go to
we
bed.
can smell it. You think we can't smell it? We can smell it.
Mommy, mask.
Yes, we have mommy noses through the mask. We can smell your lunch.
So go to bed, Bed Bath and Beyond, and get the little aromatherapy little spray can. And so if you got situations like that, you keep that in your little pocket in your hand. And when you hit it with your hand. Your butt hit it, you hit. Your butt hit, you hit. You know what I'm saying? And that will or get that blunt spray that Brad be using.
Right. Yes. And tell them don't touch my window. If it's my window, it's my window.
Right. Now
don't pull my window up or down. Now.
But if they seat let back and they cover up half your windows, they wonder too.
Me too.
Well, then they need to, if I got more than window, they need to talk to me about touching it because I want my window down, so don't reach up and let my window up.
If your window, after I recline, is on my side, it is now my window, and I will drop that thing down.
Right.
We gonna have. I like to keep mine down too.
And then if you got a window seat, open it up every now and then. Especially if I'm sitting over here trying to look and see what's going on outside. I mean, you see me trying to look out the window, just trying to see if we close to land, and like pop it up for a second. You see I'm looking over there. Let me. You know what I'm saying? They already told you to put the laptop up, man. Let me see the plane land.
To the other side, bro. Look to the other side.
And if you got kids, please have them not kick the doggone seat.
Oh, no. I'll stop that.
Come on, man.
I'll turn around. What you do is pat the back of your seat.
Right.
Reach over, pat the back of your seat 3 times, and then let them know, don't do that.
Right.
Or whatever it is back there, stop.
Yeah, man.
I let my seat up and down like 4-5 times, like stop.
Yeah.
Like when they tap on the back of the TV behind you. You know I'm
Yeah, all
sitting
you
in
have to
front of
do
you
is
in this
touch it,
chair.
Brett. I swear.
Just touch it.
Come on, Delta.
Just
Come
touch
on,
it. You ain't
Delta
got to
Airlines.
peck.
I already know what you're talking about. Get on pecking that hard. What the hell? Pecking for? Leave it on one channel. Let's go to the phone. Good morning.
I think they should wear open-toe shoes, and if they do decide to wear sneakers, they need to keep their shoes on because we don't want to smell their funky feet.
Stop grabbing the headrest of the passenger in front of you.
No passing gas on the plane.
They should not put their nasty, dirty feet in between the seats.
Keep your shoes on.
If you know you got to go to the airport, don't wear them tall-ass boots that you got to unlace. Everybody got to take their shoes off at TSA. If you don't do that, get your ass behind me.
Sit down on the plane. We just landed. Ain't nobody tell you how to get up yet. Sit down. You're getting up, getting the stuff over the carry-on, and the plane's still in there. Ain't nobody tell you how to get up yet. Sit down.
Yeah, and if you see a little person get on the plane, help them with their bag.
Yeah.
Sitting up there watching them struggle to put their bag up there. And you know Zeke trying to go to the next Universe Soul Circle. And you see him with his little suitcase. And just because he got a Paw Patrol suitcase, don't laugh. Don't do that. Don't do that, man, like that. I saw that. All right, y'all. Bottom of the hour. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Morning Show 15 before the top of the hour, y'all. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. What up, Jeff?
My brother. What's up, everybody? How y'all feeling today?
Man, bless.
Man, I'm great. I'm just, I love how what I think silly and sometimes insane some of these Republican governors are, but they give us so much political theater. You all heard about what Texas Governor Abbott did this week, right?
Hot Wheels.
Brother, he put these folks who came over the southern border on a bus and sent them to the U.S. Capitol.
He what?
He put people who had just crossed the southern border on a bus and sent them to the U.S. Capitol. A 30-hour bus ride where it is said they had, water and food. And they arrived in D.C. courtesy of Governor Abbott, who said that if Biden was that concerned with making sure that people got service properly, he would send them directly to him.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Obviously, Abbott is up for re-election. I mean, this is a political stunt, but you got to admit it's lightweight gangster. And of course, the Biden administration called it out as a stunt. They're being processed through the normal process of being going through the process by which they get their cases reviewed. They go before a immigration judge, and that immigration judge then determines whether or not they're able to stay in the country or not. And what's interesting is, once they're processed, they're able to move throughout the country. So most of the folks that came in were given bus tickets to go to other places, so to Miami or a place of their choice after they were processed. But the political theater of this is really ridiculous because these are still human lives, right? And these are people that are being used in the political process on both sides of the aisle. And so it's crazy. But it does still speak to what is the long-term immigration policy, especially on the southern border of the United States, and how the Biden administration is getting pushback, not really just from Republicans, but in a lot of ways from people who are actually in border states, who say to the rest of us, you all don't understand what this means, what the implications are, what the pressure is on our budget as border cities or border states. And so this is not something that is ever going to go away or change, but the politics of it continue to hit us. The other thing that I'm super excited about is this summer Soul Festival. Many of you know that we saw Questlove win an Oscar for really taking this footage that people had forgotten about in the Summer of Soul Festival in Harlem and put it together in a way that tells a story that many didn't know. Well, in 2023, it looks like that festival is coming back to Harlem. And beginning in April of next year, they're going to begin open mic nights. The first one, I believe, is in celebration of the 25th anniversary of Love Jones. But they're going to do these leading up to a new Summer of Soul concert. So they obviously haven't named who the lineup's going to be yet. But I'm positive that is going to be an incredible festival, an incredible expression of culture and art. And I'm excited about it. So it remains to be seen. And for those of us that remember the height of the Me Too movement, accountability of folks, remember that Cuban Gooding Jr. was one of the people that was accused. Well, he just pled guilty to groping in court. And this is even before he begins to deal with several civil cases. But one of the things I thought was really interesting, Rick, and as men, this is something that we got to talk a little bit more about. The New York Times reported that he made a statement in court that said, "I apologize for ever making anybody feel inappropriately touched." Mm-hmm. And I gotta throw a flag on the play. Like you just pled guilty to groping.
Right.
And then you said, "I apologize for ever making anybody feel inappropriately touched." No, fool, you inappropriately touched. They didn't feel inappropriately touched. You inappropriately touched them. That's why you pled guilty to groping. And so it's like, come on, man. Let's be real clear and make sure that I know that as men, we often want to make sure we defend brothers that feel like they are inappropriately accused. Simultaneously, if that's the case, we got to be aggressive about making sure brothers are accountable for what they have done.
That's right.
And that's ridiculous to talk about how you apologize for how you make somebody feel when you simultaneously are pleading guilty for doing it. And so that's just nonsense. And we gotta be real serious that, because I know a lot of us are calling BS on women that we think are falsely accusing brothers. We got to have that same energy when brothers are sidestepping the issue of what they've done. Right. We can't have it both ways.
That's
and,
right.
And I want to make sure that as men, we're calling BS on both sides with the same level of energy. Because Cuba's not the only one that I've heard lean on, "I'm sorry for me making you feel like you were inappropriately touched." When Negro, you inappropriately touched. So let's be honest and have the same level of energy in defending the innocent and holding the guilty and or those who engage in inappropriate engagement accountable. Those are three things I got for you. Love to know how you feel about it. Hit me at Jeff's Nation on IG. Y'all have a fantastic. It's Thursday, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Thursday.
Hey, man, thank you, Jeff, man. Have a fantastic.
I'll talk to y'all next week.
Have a fantastic weekend, man. We love you, Jeff. Hey, we got songs that'll stay in your head all day coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
Stop singing this, because it ain't happening.
For real.
Nobody doing none of this for hours.
You crazy.
You crazy.
Minutes.
You better take
they
this.
crazy, Brett.
You better get some
15.
stamina, boy. You better get
somebody doing it.
15, 20 minutes. Man, I gotta go to work in the morning, but I got time to be playing all night. Yeah, y'all got them dudes that can do it for hours, but they land out the next morning with no job.
Not particularly.
Baby boy.
Some people just got stamina, Ricky.
Yeah, they do, but they got stamina to lay in that bed the next day. They ain't gonna bring no money. That's why he at your apartment.
Driving
Stand
your
at
car.
your apartment for hours. He at your apartment for hours. In your cereal for hours. Driving your car for hours. The hell you will. Y'all gonna stop singing that today.
No, that's our song. No, we gonna
Today.
continue. We gonna continue that one.
Today.
Continue
We ain't.
it.
They don't play it another damn time.
Man, sing it. Yo.
Can I sing to you?
Come on, Eva.
Yes.
But y'all done gone on.
It's the page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Getting tired of this mess. 28 minutes after the hour.
My knees hurt.
You got your
Even
friend-
Steve Harvey said, "I love that song." Boy,
Steve ain't doing that for no hour.
Yeah,
You know
well,
Steve knees hurt.
Man,
he love the
please.
song. That's all right.
Steve ain't got time to all
At
them
least
damn
he put
episodes
forth the
of
effort.
Family Feud. Now he over there, he got to make up a damn list for people to name for them damn squares. Man, please, go on, bruh. Evil, what you got, Evil?
Good. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. So the suspected New York City subway attacker has been captured. The man, identified by police as Frank James, was wanted for shooting 10 people on a train on Tuesday. Now, aside from receiving various tips, James reportedly called the police himself. Local charges are still being worked out, but federal officials have already charged James with carrying out terrorist attacks against a mass transit system. A day before the shooting, James posted a video in which he said he'd often wanted to kill and watch people die. We'll definitely be keeping you updated on that story. In other news, hundreds of protesters gathered in Michigan after video footage was released showing a black man being shot in the back of the head by a white police officer. The 26-year-old man was a refugee from the Democratic Republic of Congo and appeared to be confused after being stopped for driving a car with a license plate which wasn't registered to the vehicle. Footage of April 4th incident in Grand Rapids shows Patrick Layoa running from the officer. The officer was not named and can be heard telling Layola to let go of his taser before the man was shot lying face down on the ground. So sad. Last but not least, the CDC is extending the federal transportation mask mandate covering travel on airlines, travel on buses, subways, and trains. The move reflects growing concerns about the highly contagious Omicron subvariant BA2, and it will last until May the 3rd. So keep your mask on if you are in public transportation.
Got a date. I'm sorry.
Well, we had a day before. It was April the 18th, Brad, and now they pushed it back to May 3rd. So closely around May 3rd, I'll let you know if they're going to keep this date or if they'll be pushing it back further.
Who booking COVID? COVID got a booking agent now.
They do. It ends on the day of Coachella.
Right.
All right, that was going on in the news. For more, just log on to the Rickey Smiley MorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
I'm about to told you, Eva for Shiva. NBA playoffs, the play-in games continue. Two of them went down last night. Charlotte loses to the Atlanta Hawks. So too much of that Trae Young right there. Trae had 24 points. Hawks will now play the Cleveland Cavaliers tomorrow. The winner of that game will advance to the Eastern Conference playoffs as the 8th seed versus the Miami Heat, man. Shout out to the New Orleans Pelicans. They beat the Spurs, eliminate them in their play-in game. Quarterback Baker Mayfield, he feels disrespected, Rick Dog, by the Cleveland Browns for signing quarterback Deshaun Watson this offseason. The Browns are allegedly looking to trade Mayfield. Now, here's my thoughts. The Seattle Seahawks could be a possible fit for Baker Mayfield because, of course, they don't have Russell Wilson no more. They traded him to the Denver Broncos.
Right.
The question is Baker Mayfield good enough to still be a starter in the NFL or just a backup, a serviceable backup?
Yeah, he don't have somewhere to go. He'll be a good backup.
Somebody will definitely trade for him.
Yeah.
But will he start? Because Baker Mayfield got that ego. He wants to start.
Nah, he need to develop more. Is that me? Is that just me, Super 8? Don't you think he needs to develop?
He needs to develop, but he can start. He'll be a starter in the NFL.
Where you think he'll go?
Probably Seattle. That is the one spot right now looking for a quarterback. They're looking for a quarterback right now, and he's the perfect fit.
Absolutely.
Just a fill-in right now. Just a fill-in.
Right.
He will start
mobile.
again. Yeah, he's mobile.
All right.
Shout out to NBA legend Dennis Rodman, man. He hung out outside of a strip club in Florida. Now, check this out. He pulls out a stack of 500 $1 bills that he was going to spend inside the strip club.
Yeah.
But then he saw this lady in a wheelchair, disabled, and went and took this stack of $500 and gave it to her instead. He like, I was going to go in this strip club and split it, but I think that you can use it better. So big up to Dennis Rodman for having a heart.
He still look like that dude, Tales of the Crips.
Yes, he do.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Catch me at the hot spot. It's the R-A-T.
You don't get your damn Pegasus from Clash of the Titans looking ass. The lady took that money. She scared the hell out of that lady. She rolled off so fast in that wheelchair when she got in his face. Like, I'll just be hungry and you keep this.
Oh, man.
Get away from me. Get away. Get away.
It Tales from the Crypt, Doc. I forgot about that, dog.
That little thing be sitting up there, come on HBO. Y'all know nothing about that devil on Clash of the Titans.
Yeah, dog.
Pegasus.
Oh, man.
Boy, you better stop playing with me this morning, Brett.
Shout out to Dennis Rodman, man. Good for you, big dog.
Man, going on. Oh, Brett, come on.
Listen, yeah, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Brett.
And happy birthday to you. And we love you.
Thank you. Thank y'all so much for all the love and the sweet wishes and that mix and that thing. You know, I really don't want to do shit. Nothing. I don't want to do nothing.
So
I
you really
wanna
gonna just lay and just chill?
Oh my God.
What you gonna eat?
My baby cooking for me right now.
Oh, what's she cooking?
She's cooking breakfast. I think I'm having some pork chops with, I like eggs. I like onions in my eggs. Like, you know, when they make the onions.
Oh,
my
yeah.
grandmother used to make that and make them real soft. She's making that for me, my favorite. And she putting them biscuits on a platter for me.
Hungry Jack or the other ones?
Them called
the
Judy
grands.
biscuits. Judy
Them
biscuits.
Judy biscuits.
Oh, she making from scratch?
She's...
She growing.
Damn.
She growing
biscuits.
Come on.
Mama biscuits. Tina.
Biscuits.
Mama biscuits.
And what you having for dinner? I know I'm gonna watch it. What you gonna eat for dinner? Cause your food be looking so good.
I really don't know. It's what, you know, I'm letting her do it. She not letting me do nothing today.
Just lay down.
Mrs.
I just tried to get her something.
Harris.
She's like, you ain't getting nothing.
I'm gonna
So
send that masseuse over there, the one from Russia that I sent before.
Oh, not Gretchen Krause.
Yeah, Ada is the best masseuse, and she'll put you to sleep.
What you know about Ada? She don't use no oil now. I be needing
That's
a little
so weird.
oil. Ada don't like oil.
Yeah, well, you just tell her, give it to her, she'll use it.
I need Ada to slide some oil to
On
me.
me.
Well, let
Man.
me tell y'all this real quick. The
All right.
baby's North Carolina home was visited by police on Wednesday evening following reports of a shooting on the $2.3 million property. The Troutman Police Department stated on Facebook that officers were called to the home of the baby, real name Jonathan Lindell Kirk, around 7:45 p.m., where they found one subject suffering from a non-life-threatening gunshot wound, which reportedly occurred near the football field on the baby's property. Initially, reports showed that the subject who was shot had trespassed onto the property. Now, this is an isolated incident, and there was no threat to the community at large. The identities of the shooter and the victim have not been named by the police at this time. So they're probably just trying to keep this low and keep it in-house, but I probably can guarantee you whoever got shot and they trespassed, they're going to try to sue or whatever unless, you know, they get paid off or something. Because
Right.
once they find out whose place it is, that's all they do all the time. So I think we out of time right now, but I want to thank y'all again for all the birthday wishes. I thank God for blessing me to be
Come
here.
on
He
now.
woke me up this morning. He slid me in my house shoes.
Did he?
I have my journey has been incredible. You know, I was the first female rapper to sell 1 million records, and then I was on top, on the bottom, high, low, been to prison, bounced back, came to do the Rickey Smiley morning show, then did Dish, then I started EP and TV shows. I got my own show with my baby coming out June 1st. I got new music dropping June 1st probably. I'm working on a new project. It's a whole
Well, y'all
lot
better
going
look at
on.
this praise
And
report.
I am so blessed.
Hey,
I just
Brett.
thank God for his mercy.
Brett,
Amen.
Brett, huh?
Yes. Oh, and I'm married. I'm married. I don't have to hold around no more. Things I used to do, I don't do no more.
Brett.
Yes.
Remember we had that conversation? We'll talk about it one day. We run out of time. Remember we had that conversation?
We did.
I said, man, just stick with me. Just
At the
hold on.
very beginning. Soon as I
just
got
hold.
to
I said, God, man. I said, God, if He bring you to it, He'll bring you through it.
Amen.
God got big things. He will. I don't care what people say or think about you when you think you at your bottom. Man, God, what God has for you is for you. Everybody that just heard what Brett just said, I want you to really, really look at yourself and be encouraged this morning. We just so happy to be alive and so grateful, and just the way you just gave God His praise right now is tear jerking right
They
now.
counted me out, Rick.
Oh yeah.
But I'm still here, because what you done to me, I already done to you. Praise mix down up there, y'all.